What's going on, traders? It's Mark here with Beta Memoirs. And here, ultimately, what I'm trying to do is just help you guys with some of the things I've come across that perhaps have helped me in my trading, or perhaps useful tools or any kind of techniques, or possibly a stock outlook or whatever the case is to help you guys become better traders. I have found this to be quite useful, although I am on mobile, so I got a different way of actually doing this. But today I want to go over how you can essentially add options pricing to your TOS as you also still have the chart up, right? So you can have the view of both and watch the price action on the candlesticks as well as watch the price of the option, which I believe can be extremely beneficial for a lot of people, especially if you're looking, if you're trying to do an intraday scalp or perhaps, a couple day swing, whatever the case is. You're looking for that entry, and this may be able to help you, especially on options pricing, so that way you can get your best foot in the door, essentially, right? So that's what we're going over today, and I will share two ways of doing this today. So ultimately what we want to do is we want to add a second window here. So we're going to go up to the grid box in the upper right hand corner here and select our second window, which is going to be loading our options pricing. And to be able to add that, we're going to go back over to the trade tab here. Now before I actually go any further, just understand that that first window was set to the first red link list. That's important for the first way I'm going to show you guys. We're going to actually be sending this options contract to our second link list. So to be able to do that, again, just be aware that our first window of our chart here, which the stock is loaded on, red link list. Now that we got that taken care of, let's go back right now. Depending on your strategy, right, if you're scalping with options or applying a strategy, whatever the case is, ultimately you want the price of a particular contract. In this example, we're going to go 7 days out in the money call option. And so to be able to see the price, option price of this, one way of doing it is by right clicking on it and scrolling down to send to. And remember I talked about that red link list. We don't want to add it there because it's going to take it away from that first window. So we're going to add it to our second link list, and then we're going to go back to our chart. Now the only thing we need to add here is click on this little link chain here and click the yellow link list, and now you see the price of the contract is loaded. And again, this can be extremely beneficial if you're intraday trading, or if you're swinging or anything like that, looking for entries and exits. This can be most beneficial to you. And again, on Active Trader, you can open up Active Trader, which this is one thing. When I was trading equities a lot more, I used to love Active Trader, and I didn't know how to do this with options. So to actually do this with options is pretty nice now, and know how to do that. So again, that's how you load it. The first way, fairly simple. Again, it's a nice to have, especially if you have desktop and you're trying to figure out how to look at both at the same time, as opposed to flipping back and forth on the tabs, which I know can be annoying and cost you money because seconds matter in this game. So nonetheless, that's one way of doing it. You can always go back to the trade tab and say, if there's any other particular contract, this is a second way of doing it. Say this particular time we want to buy a put on Microsoft, one standard deviation out. You can go down and hit copy. So you essentially copy that contract. You can go back to charts, click on the ticker window here and paste that. Control V for those people who don't know how to copy and paste via keyboard. And now it's pasted in there, and we hit enter, and now this is our put contract. So now we have our put contract loaded, and that's two ways of easily doing this. And again, I find this can be extremely useful for those people that are looking to keep track of the contract price, especially when you're talking about, your Greeks, right? You want to keep an eye on that theta. So if you're intraday scalping or anything like that, it'd be good to keep an eye on this as well, just making sure that you're not losing any premium here. So ultimately, that's what I got for you guys today. There's 2 different ways of doing this. If there's any other kind of videos you guys want me to make, again, I'm going to be kind of running over just a bunch of different things I've come across that I found to be helpful. Upload those videos, perhaps there's good setups, anything like that. I'm going to definitely share that with you guys. Also remember, if you do enjoy this video, to hit the like button on the way out, and remember to subscribe. And until next time, guys, I will see you guys later.